This is the third episode in Confessions of a Reformed Health Insurance Agent, and thank you for joining me. Today, I want to talk about insurance, specifically the definition of insurance. Insurance is defined as the transfer of a perceived financial risk. Okay, so let's put this into perspective. What do I mean by this? So let's talk about your house. If you buy a house and of course, the mortgage company is going to require that you have insurance. Let's not get into all those details, but you buy a house and something happens to it. We're talking a lot of expense. If the house burns down, how likely are you going to be able to pay for that out of your pocket to replace your house? Not very. So what you do is you buy insurance on it, and you pay a little bit of money to them. You may think it's a lot, but it's a little bit of money in relationship to what the value of your house is, right? And in exchange, the insurance company says, if anything happens to your house, we'll be there to pay it. You'll have a little bit of a deductible, but we'll be there to pay it, right? And how they figure out that price of it, it depends on a lot of factors. And they're looking at what is the potential risk. In other words, they want to know how far away are you from a fire hydrant? How far away are you from the fire station? How old is your roof? Are you in a good area? Are you in a bad area? There are a lot of factors that they're looking at to evaluate the risk based upon their actuarial numbers and data that they have in their system to be able to put a price tag on it that you are going to be paying every year. Now let's look at health insurance for a minute. Okay, it works the same way as the transfer of a perceived financial risk. The intention behind it is if you get a major illness, that because you've paid a premium every single month to the insurance company, that they are going to be paying the bulk of the bills. There are a lot of factors that you have to figure in as to how much of the risk you can absorb. That's called the deductible. There's the insurance companies looking at, how healthy are you? And yeah, I know there's a lot of rules and regulations out there regarding how premiums are calculated. So let's ignore those right now. Let's just go to the essence of it. So in other words, how old are you? Do you drink? Do you smoke? Do you have an illness now? What are your lifestyle choices? Are you a high risk to them? And they're going to sit back and they're going to look at the data and they're going to figure out the premium and they're going to charge you that premium. But let's talk about the intention and the intention of using the policy. So with a health insurance premium, it's highly likely you're going to use it. Back in the day when I was an insurance agent, if I had asked my health insurance clients, how likely is it going to be that you're going to actually use this? They're probably going to say, absolutely. I'm going to go get my physical. My kids have their checkups. We are on prescription medications. We have all kinds of things that are going on in our lives. Yeah, absolutely, we're going to be using this premium. So it fits into your lifestyle is what happens. Now, what if I had, as a property and casualty agent a million years ago, selling homeowners insurance, if I had asked my clients the same question, what is the likelihood that you're actually going to be filing a claim on your policy? The reactions I would have gotten would have been probably horror. No, I absolutely don't want to have to file a claim on this. It means my house is burned down, or I've been hit by hail, or some other calamity has struck. So they absolutely don't want to be filing a claim. But what if you purchase it with the intention of filing a claim? You intend that your house is going to burn down, and you file a claim. That's called fraud. When you are intentionally purchasing the insurance to deceive the insurance company to profit from it. It is no longer a transfer of a perceived financial risk. It's actually fraud. So I find this really interesting, the dichotomy that is going on between the property and casualty industry and the life and health industry, where on one side, it is fully your intention to be able to use it, and on the other side, it's not. But what the perception when you're actually filing a claim. So I wanted to set the stage for this because this is actually going to be leading into future discussions about the pricing of health insurance and how they sit behind and evaluate the risks and determine what the premium is going to be that you're going to have to pay. I assure you it's going to be quick, and it's not going to be in-depth and give you everything, because it's boring as all get out. But I wanted to share this with you today to set that stage. And I hope you'll join me for a future episode. This is Confessions of a Reformed Health Insurance Agent. I'm Denise O'Malley, and this is the truth as I see it.